Hello and welcome to a Dragonpme video tutorial tutorial. Okay, this video is kind of for me because for those tech people who want to know every little detail about my videos, blah blah blah, I'm changing the compression in my original video capture to Apple TV instead of animation to see if I could get any kind of a better quality for compression kind of ratio type thing. If you don't know what I mean, then who cares? Basically, I'm going to be adding some music and some atmospheric sounds, and also trying to kind of spice up, spice up the right words, to change my tutorials into something a little bit better, something a little bit more entertaining rather than informative kind of thing. I mean, please leave a comment below, tell me if you think, you know what, the tutorials were okay as they were, don't change it, blah blah blah. So this is a kind of taster. If I don't get many comments etc about saying, oh, it's good or it's rubbish or whatever, I'll probably revert back to my what I feel is best. But anyway, to the tutorial. Basically, this is about the translucent bar up here. If you've noticed, I've got this random green ladybird here in the background. It's because I've been changing the background to whatever, just to see what on earth this thing at the top does. Now, if you notice on quite a dark background, it doesn't look translucent at all. But it is, trust me, it is, because when you swap, it is translucent. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that they copy Vista. This is what Vista do. Vista make things transparent and sexy and blah blah blah. But I feel that some people feel that this is a step back for OS 10, whatever you like to call it, and I've reverted to go into the system preferences, Apple system preferences for new people, and then go to the desktop screensaver and click desktop. You can tick and untick the translucent bar. So if it's ticked, we have a nice translucent bar. As you can see, all the detail is showing through the translucent bar at the top there, and if you untick it, it's just plain flat grey. Whatever you like best. I quite like the translucent feel, but to be honest, I also like darker backgrounds such as space, so you don't really see the translucent barness, if you get me. So I just like to say that people who are wanting colourful backgrounds and detailed backgrounds, you can tell that the translucent bar is more effective type of thing. You know it's there. So if I just pop into my desktop backgrounds folder, did it go on a different window there? Yes, it did. I don't like things popping on that window. What was I doing? Oh yeah, in here I have this one, which I like as my desktop background, and you can see in the top it makes no difference whatsoever. So maybe I should take that off. Ta-da! If you notice, it does actually go a little bit lighter. I don't know if you'd be able to see with this compressor, but yeah. Mainly this tutorial was to show you that if you go into Apple system preferences, desktop and screensaver, you can tick and untick the translucent bar for your own creative, is that a word, to use for your own choice, if you must, your customization. That's the word I was looking for. And personally, I like the translucent menu bar on. Please, would you tell me what you think of this, etc. Try and get some kind of audience feedback, bit of what's the word, interactive, is that the right buzzword, bit of interactivity between users, etc. Please leave a comment to see what type of backgrounds you use, and please, if you want to, leave like links to photo bucket links, etc. Actually, can you do that on YouTube comments? Anyway, I wouldn't mind seeing people's desktops, etc. to see what they've done. But yeah, basically the tutorial was you can untick the translucent menu bar. I'm sure you would have figured that out yourself, but obviously some people who are looking to buy a Mac might not know, oh, it's a transparent bar, thus I don't want to do that because you can't change it. Well, there's just a ticky box there. Now, if you wanted it blue, that's a different story. There are ways, etc. to do that, which I have covered on Tiger, but I haven't covered in Leopard. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully you've liked this small tutorial. Tick box on, tick box off. Maybe I dragged it out a little bit too much, but mainly to see if I can keep you engrossed into the tutorial via music and different quality, etc. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Please leave a comment below, etc. Did someone just drop a hammer next door? Anyway, I'll see you next time on a Dragonpme video.